1799, the year of our Lord, I arrived. Witnessing transformation of a new beginning of something old. South Central Los Angeles, a hardened protein, outlining my cocoon with environmental threads of silk. Young, black, programmed for perfect destruction, a menace to society that evolved from my community. Given the life expectancy of 25. High school dropout, distracted by liquor stores and drive-bys. What do you want to be when you grow up? Alive. I amaze myself with proper grammar and correct spelling of words. I capture the rage violence and make it into poetic, erasing all principle. Now I'm going to give you an illustration of a parable. Who does the city belong to? In order to keep up, you have to think inside the box of confusion. One simple thought of reality will have you thinking the butler is the killer in the end of your conclusion. Now here we go. The United States corporation wouldn't exist without public corruption and organized criminals of crime, and the villain in me likes it, hiding behind well-known names like Commissioner, Donald G., Mayor, Seti Mac, and Senator. In all reality, we're gladiators, Zulus, and Vikings. The victims of crime are the families of Reno, Nevada, gazing with blind stares behind two-way glasses, looking at the lineup of usual suspects, and I'm in it. I call your number, step forward and repeat. Who does the city belong to? I would tell you when you're done and when to step back behind the yellow line. Do I make myself clear? Now Deputy Caesar ass is dirty anyway. Him and his homies kidnap and hold people for ransom. In your world, you were put under arrest and discharged. In the Matrix, you were at rest, so you was given a charge. While you puzzle piece my words, think of this. 13 is not an unlucky number. 13 shows separation, the beginning of a new. Like the 13 colonies, on the back of a dollar bill above the eagle's head, 13 stars. Numerology comes into play. Numbers and numerology comes into play, transforming words into numbers and back again the other way. When the eye is open, the world is full of symbols and signs. Count the eagle's feather, left wing has 32, right 33, and the tail feather has 9. Line 1, step forward and repeat. Who does the city belong to? Shit, not me, but I fit the description illusion made up to keep you occupied and distracted from who's the masterminds behind the design of turning the biggest little city sign from red to blue. You pay no taxes, they asked Jesus. Show me a coin, they handed me a penny. Whose picture is stamped and whose name is on it? Caesar's, they replied. Then give it to Caesar or donate it to Eddie's house. They need help keeping our children off the streets. Or house them at Park Boulevard for breaking and entering because they don't have a place to sleep. Overdosing is the new street form of suicide. Tell me, who's running the show? The mayor, church, or the pimp and the hoe? Who lost the keys to the city? Was it the legalization of marijuana that evicted West Care from helping so many? Interracial mixing of federal and state, the complexion of United States of Nevada. A state inside a state, example, holding my index finger up. California state, the state of California. New York state, and the state of New York. A state united by its own, conceived during wartime, becoming the state born to battle. Who does the city within a city belong to? I cleared my throat to give my poetic answer justice. Nickname Free, spent most of his time on 33rd Degree and Mason Avenue, a ladies' man, Casanova in words. Have you fallen in love with tricks and illusion, abracadabra, pregnant with confusion? Now I've seen it all when it comes down to these two. They separate you from mind and body and split the soul between the two. Reno best known hustling couple holding hands, church and state, aka Bunny and Clyde, soulmates. No one thought it would last, they're like oil and water, worse than politics and religion. Who does the city belong to? The natives stay on the reservation. It's embedded in their minds of what smallpox can do. Wish I had a perfect ending, but firearms and tobacco officials want me to point the finger of blame. So I choose the parents for overlooking the fact that video games hit the youth harder than crack cocaine.